Hello guys, in today's video we'll be looking at the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar, but we're going to start with the pound versus the Canadian dollar, which we looked at previously. So basically you can see that this is what we were anticipating price to get to this level here, which was going to be our first targeted low here, and eventually get to this level here, which we have identified, which is our fair value gap here, which will act as a draw on liquidity for price. So but you can see that our price is pushed down to this level here and gotten to this low here. It didn't take this low out, and then quickly it reversed, okay, so which has now created these equal lows. Okay, so you can see we have a fair value gap at this level here. So what I want to see is price getting to this level of our fair value gap here, and from here I will just monitor what price is doing. But what I'm expecting is price to get to this fair value gap here, and then we get to see a decline in price, okay, and eventually price will get to this level of our fair value gap here, which we have identified that it will act as a draw on liquidity. So if you get to look on daily, if you look on daily, it becomes more clear on what is happening. You can see this is the fair value gap that we are looking at. Okay, so now we are looking at the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. So these are weekly time frame. You can see we have a weekly fair value gap here, which is this candle, also an order block. Okay, so I've been watching this for some time, but I was out, so it really caught me off guard. But I believe it's still early, so let's just look at this. We have this fair value gap here, and we have this fair value gap here, and we have this order block here. Okay, this consecutive down candle here, which is our order block here. So I believe price will push down, at least get to this level here, and then we're gonna see some retracement. But let's go to daily time frame. So this is our daily time frame. So now, as you can see here, we have this daily candle here. So I want to see price engulfing this previously bullish candle here, which will then create a fair value gap. And then I'm going to be anticipating a first test of an order block if that happens. Okay, so unless we get to have something on the smaller time frame that will be convincing for me to enter on a smaller time frame, because I've already missed an entry here. So let me just show you in 2 hours. I've already missed an entry here, this fair value gap here, and then you can see this structure here, which it's a mitigation structure. So I've already missed this opportunity to enter here. So I'm just gonna wait for price to push down a little bit and give me more information. Okay, so as we have done it previously, with the pound versus the Canadian US dollar, you remember we traded the first test of an order block. So right now it's gonna be the same thing that I'm gonna be anticipating here. Just price, just this current candle here to consume this candle here. I mean, to engulf this candle, okay, so to speak. And then when it engulfs this candle, it's gonna be an order block, this candle here. And then guess what? I'm gonna wait for a first test of an order block to this level here. So let's just wait for price. And we have our friend here, which is the Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar. So basically we have been waiting for price to get to this daily fair value gap here, but you can see that our price has been just playing around ever since. So let me go to the bigger time frame that we were looking at. So you can see this is a clean fair value gap that we have been waiting for after prices got into this fair value gap here. So this was our draw on liquidity here. We expected this daily fair value gap to be our draw on liquidity, but you can see that price, it seems to be in a range here. Okay, so it seems to be in a range here. So let's just wait and see what price does. But if you look at the smaller time frame, let's just look at 2 hours. So if you look at the smaller time frame here, you can see we have this volume imbalance here and also this candle here, which is an order block. So prices got into this one here and then it gets to drop. So for me right now, it doesn't make sense for this pair to just go up. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is that I don't see anything here from this high here and also these highs here and this high here. There is nothing that I see that price can collect. Okay, unless price is now changing direction, going on the upside, it can do that. But to say there is any more potential retracement at this time, nope, there is nothing that I see. So if I go to 1 hour time frame, I will just want to investigate what is happening here. So let me just mark this here. So basically this is the high that I don't want to see being taken out, and I can see this is the fair value gap here. So I'm just expecting price from here to just drop. Okay, so I just want to see price showing willingness to just go down from here.